So before I take my dog for her daily walk, because she's ready, every morning she get up and she look out the window. If it's not raining, she comes and she sits by me and she cry a little bit because she wants to go outside. If it's raining, she'll lay down and go back to sleep until at least 10 o'clock in the morning. But like I said, I was going to come back and talk to you about the time I had to heal my cousin's baby's finger because his autistic son bit the baby's finger off and it was hanging on a little piece of skin like he bit her pinky. And imagine a 3-month-old baby's finger being bitten by an autistic 5-year-old that has no control. So I went to the health food store. Shout out to Paco Bino in Harlem. I went to the health food store. Went to visit my friend Paco Bino from Ghana. He had his own health food store. And I told him the situation. And he said, it's a bad cut. He whipped up a little bag of herbs, told me to boil a tea and soak the baby. He said, boil a tea every morning, soak the baby's finger in it and wrap it up. And that's what I was going to do. I did that for a week and then I moved out. I moved the fuck out of that house because they were real bad crackheads. The kids were suffering bad. And I didn't want the state to come and arrest me and accuse me of child neglect because I was living in the house. So, I went back to check on the baby. The finger had healed. But when it got to my aunts, my cousins, the guy cousin, when it got to his mother, the one that kicked me out because she said I was being white when I registered for college, she told the whole entire family that I was a voodoo witch and that I had used voodoo to heal his baby's finger. The only reason why I healed the baby's finger instead of taking her to the hospital, because if they would have saw how that baby's fingers was chewed off, they would have definitely sent ACS to that home and taken away all of those children. And me being 19 at the time didn't understand that would have been the best thing that happened to them because they stayed in that house for another 10 to 15 years with those crackhead parents until something happened and the kids were taken away. ACS wound up being involved. And at that time, she had 10 kids or something like that, or 12. She had a lot of kids. A lot of kids, because now today, all of her kids are adults and she has 14 kids. But my cousin, had 16 because he had 14 with her and 2 with one of my niece's friends, who I realized was a kid. And yeah, he was a child molester. So, she told the whole entire family I was voodoo and the whole entire family turned against me. Come back so you can hear part